We are at the Insulaco Arena. Today we have a Sunday matinee action for you. Today the Marywood Pacers women take on the women from Cabrini University. Hi everyone, I'm Brendan Murphy and good afternoon to all of you out there. We don't have many games on Sundays typically, but this is a lone exception. The gym was closed yesterday due to a planned power outage. So we're here Sunday afternoon and we're ready to get ready for basketball. But before that, let's talk about the game. And we're going to start and talk about the Pacers. They had a slow start to the season. They were 3-8 at the beginning of the season, and it did not start well. But they have won 6 games in a row, including a win Thursday night, which notched Coach Tara Machako her 200th career victory as a coach. She was just the 3rd coach in the history of the Colonial States Athletic Conference to accomplish that feat. Terrific job to her. Congratulations. So let's take a look now at who is in the spotlight, and we will start with the Pacers. And we start with a player who hasn't gotten a lot of recognition this year, and Araya Ongst. The freshman had 19 points in the win over Centenary, as well as 5 assists off the bench. She played very well in that one. And the senior captain, Katie Nealon, had a season-high 13 points and was 3 of 5 from beyond the arc. A tremendous effort for her. On the other side for Cabrini, we take a look now at Kate Lannon, who doesn't start much. She's had 2 starts this year. Most of her games are coming off the bench, but she is the team's leading scorer, averaging 13.1 points and 42% from beyond the arc off the bench this season. And let's also take a look at Nomi Washington. She is averaging just shy of 11 points a game, and she's the team's 3rd leading rebounder, averaging 6.7 per game. Cabrini is riding a 12-game winning streak coming into this one. They are undefeated on the road, undefeated in conference, and they are 14-2 overall. So it is going to be a real tough test for the Pacers tonight. Today, rather, I should say, as they are looking to get Coach Tara Machako her 201st career victory. So we will have the starting lineups and the opening tap when we return on TVM.
And welcome back to the Interlochen Arena. We just heard the national anthem along with a nice little moment for the Pacers faithful to formally honor Coach Tara Machako as she picked up her 200th career victory in the win over Centenary on Thursday night. So let's get into the starting lineups, and we will start with Cabrini. Cassidy Gallagher is a 5'4" sophomore, number 21 at guard. Lexi Edwards, the 5'9" freshman guard, number 44. Sabrina Hackendorn, the 5'10" junior, number 22. Nomi Washington, the 5'7" junior, number 20. And Megan Matthews, the 5'8" sophomore, number 11. And on the other side, for your Marywood Pacers, it has been the most run-out starting lineup for the team this year, as they have Erica Bistron, the 5'8" freshman, number 5, Katie Nealon, the 5'6" senior captain, number 24, Alyssa Olson, the 5'8" junior, number 25, Natasha Hessling, the 5'9" junior, number 34, and Gab Giordano, the 5'7" junior, number 35. It's interesting to note, by the way, that Giordano, in 2 of her last 4 games, has come oh so close to a triple-double. She tied the record, the Pacers record for assists in a game in the Keystone game, when she had 9 assists. She had 8 against Centenary. This should be a very intriguing matchup to watch. And we are about to get started. So we are set to go in this Sunday matinee, and the Pacers win the opening tap. So the Pacers in the home white move right to left. Cabrini in the road black moves left to right on your screen. Pass out of the hands of Olsen. Matthews finds Edwards, and they get it back up to Cassidy Gallagher, who runs the point for this Cavaliers squad. Pass inside, over to the corner. Gallagher has it again. She finds Matthews. Into the corner to Edwards. 5 to shoot. The 3 from Edwards is good. Giordano backing down, finds Hessling. Over to Olsen. The drive shot no good. Couldn't get the finger roll to go. Now, if you remember, and I'm sure most of you watching do, as Washington takes the 3 and that's off, Giordano with the board. The Pacers and Cavaliers met last season right here at the Interlochen Arena in the Colonial States Athletic Conference semifinal matchup, as that pass is stolen away by Edwards, and Cabrini will bring it up the floor. That was a tough loss for the Pacers to deal with. They had a great season. They finished 14-2 in conference. They lost by 4 points as the top overall seed in the CSAC tournament, and we have a foul already on Gallagher. They also made it to the ECAC tournament last year, and they lost to NYU in Brooklyn, and that was the end of their season last year. But they're looking to build on that this year. They have won 6 games in a row after the slow start. They are 7-1 in conference and lead the CSAC North Division. Giordano for 3, that is good. Gab Giordano gets on the board for the Pacers as she knocks down her first 3 of the afternoon. Edwards controls it. Pacers come out in a 2-3 zone set. The three from Matthews is off. That was to beat the buzzer. Giordano with the board, up to Nealon. Nealon cross corner to Bistrin. Bistrin for three, that's good off the glass. Tell you what, from where I'm sitting, that didn't look too good, but she got it. And the Pacers lead by 1. Erica Bistrin is the team's leading scorer this year. She's having a tremendous season in her freshman year. And let's just hope this is a sign of things to come. That shot comes off, rebound pulled down by Hessling. Nealon brings it up the floor. Bistrin goes back door, pass inside, gets it back out to Nealon. Nealon for three, that's short. And Cabrini will take it up the floor. Pass into the corner to Washington. Washington for three, that comes up short. And Giordano comes out of the pile with the ball. And she will slow it up. Inside to Olsen, backing down. The turnaround floater, no good, and we have a jump ball, and it will go back to Cabrini. The shot from Matthews is long, and Bistrin comes out of the pile with it as she tipped it to Hessling. Nealon has it in the corner and gets it to Giordano. And an errant pass, but Hessling comes up with it. Giordano has it in the corner. Nealon, the drive and the floater, no good. Hessling with the offensive board. The drive and the up and under by Nealon is good. The floater is no good, but a foul.
Marywood foul on 35, Giordano, her first, team first.
First free throw is no good by Edwards. Edwards is a very good free throw shooter, so that's an unlikely miss for her. She is an 82% free throw shooter, and she will have one more at the line. And that one's good. So in the open, we mentioned Gab Giordano and how well she's played this year. She came very close to triple doubles in 2 of her last 4 games. That shot from her comes off. Rebound pulled down by Kate Lannon as she's just into the game, the 5'8" freshman, number 42. But Giordano is averaging 6 rebounds a game along with just shy of 4 assists. She is the type of player that can be a stat sheet stuffer, and she has been just that this year as the ball gets stuck. We need a men's basketball player to come and get that. Can we get one of the men's players over there to get that ball?
Hey, step.
Is anybody tall enough? I don't know, because I know I'm not. Oh, now they got another ball. There we go. There it goes. You know, it's always kind of funny when that happens, because in the NBA, a guy can just go up and grab it, but at this level, no one's tall enough. So it's hard to get those. Pass inside, and it is a push-off on Hessling. It was a great look.
Hessling, her first team second.
But it's for naught as it goes the other way. Into the corner to Washington. Washington. Now Hackendorn comes out with it. 5 to shoot. Gallagher. The pass and the shot no good by Lannon, and it goes out of bounds. And the Pacers get it back. Tell you what, I'm seeing a lot of Eagles jerseys in the crowd today. Jerseys, t-shirts, sweatshirts, whatever the case may be. But if you are an Eagles fan out there, good luck to your team as they will be playing in the NFC Championship game for a spot in Super Bowl 52 in Minnesota in 2 weeks. That pass is stolen away by Washington as she brings it up. Giordano was guarding, and she takes the step back. Floater is good. But there will be a game going on before this game is over as the Patriots play the Jaguars. But don't even go to that game. Stay right here for the conclusion of this game before you turn on to CBS to watch that game. Olsen in the corner for 3. That's good. And the Pacers are in double figures. 11-8. Gallagher, cross court to Edwards. That's Hackendorn inside, gets it over to Washington. Washington gets a screen from Hackendorn, that ball comes up short. Giordano with the board. That's 4 already for Gab Giordano. And a nice little steal by Washington. Giordano was looking for Bistron, but they couldn't connect. And the pull-up jumper is good by Lexi Edwards. Olsen controls it in the corner. Nealon, the turnaround floater is no good. Gallagher bringing it up the floor. Over to Washington. Pass tipped away by Nealon and out of bounds. So Cabrini will keep it. So Nealon and Olsen will head to the bench as Marissa Fernandez-Tierney is checked in, the 5'7" freshman number 3, along with Araya Ongst, the 5'8" freshman number 15. Stolen away by Giordano. Kate King could not get that one inside. Ongst with the travel. King, the 5'5" freshman number 15, the Baltimore, Maryland native. King controls it. Pass inside. Washington shot no good. Kate Skalski's also into the game for Cabrini, the 5'8" senior, number 25. And we have an off-ball foul. That'll be called on Nomi Washington.
That was on 20.
And that's her first.
First team second.
Hey, you have a full 30? You have a full 30? No, Tasha, floor low, Tasha. Floor low. You have a full 30.
And they get it into Fernandez-Tierney, who has done a very good job off the bench for the Pacers this year. We're under 45 seconds left in the first quarter. Shot no good as the rebound was pulled down by Lannon. Shot clock and game clock separated by about 8 seconds. We're under 30 to play. Edwards into the corner. They go cross court to King. Pass inside and off the hands of Hessling, and it will stay with Cabrini. Five to shoot. The three in the corner. No good. Giordano pulls down her 5th rebound. 10 seconds left in the first quarter. And an errant pass again, as she was looking for Fernandez-Tierney, but they could not connect. And the half-court heave is off the side of the backboard and no good. And that is the end of the first quarter. So we are through one quarter here at the Insulaco Arena, and the Pacers lead 11-10. A rough quarter for the Pacers taking care of the basketballs. They had 7 turnovers in that first quarter. That's Edwards for 3. That is good. Lexi Edwards. She's got 9. And Cabrini takes a 13-11 lead. Ongst drives. The pull-up jumper, no good. Rebound pulled down by Ashley Tutzauer. The 5'5" freshman number 12 is into the game for Cabrini. Pass stolen away. That Giordano came up with it. She finds Bistron up the court. And the pass goes off the rim, and the Pacers will keep it. I'll tell you what, that would have been cool if that would have went in. Because you see passes like that all the time, that they try to make the pass, and it just so happens to go in. So Nealon and Olsen return, as Giordano will get a breather. And Hessling missed that one. Edwards in the corner for 3 again. She's got it. Tremendous play. As Ongst knocks down the trifecta. Edwards wide open again, tried to answer with one of her own, but couldn't get it. Bistrin up the court. Pass tipped and into the hands of Hessling. Nealon finds Ongst. Hessling, that's a short, long two, and it was good. Edwards with it again. Pass inside to Gallagher. The shot for three is no good. And a foul from behind by Sabrina Hackendorn.
Cabrini foul on 22 Hackendorn, her first, team first.
Pass stolen away. Matthews got the steal. Nealon with the strip foul. So Matthews will go to the line for two.
Pacers foul on 24 Nealon, her first, team first.
First free throw is no good. She'll have one more. And she makes the second. Olsen's shot missed. Matthews with the board. And it was almost a backcourt, but Cabrini gets it back. 15 to shoot. And that shot comes off. And an offensive foul.
Cabrini foul on 32 Jones, her first, team second.
Fouls on Gabby Jones, who's into the game, the 5'9" junior, number 32. Nealon pass inside to Hessling. Hessling, the turnaround jumper, no good. And it looks like the Pacers have moved back into a man-to-man set defensively. Washington gets it inside to Matthews, and the lay-in is good. The give to Bistrin. Pass doesn't look like it was intended for Olsen, but she comes up with it anyway. And it goes off the Pacers and out of bounds. And the drive inside shot was good. Ongst with the floater, and for the second time today, the ball gets stuck. I don't even think they should use the ball. I think, oh, and he missed. Oh, there we go. I don't even think they should use the ball anymore. Just get one of the men's basketball players who's up there in the stands. Tell him to come down and grab the ball. I know Jeremy Ringland's up there. I know he's tall enough. Hessling finds Nealon, and that shot is missed. Pass inside. Gallagher drives, and the kick out shot is good by Gabby Jones. She will have one more at the line. But Cabrini now leads 23-16. Could lead by 8 with a made free throw here, and that was no good. Giordano's back in as she finds Augst. Nealon thought about a 3, but thought better of it. Jones bodied Nealon, and Nealon will go to the line for 2. So Nealon missed her first. She'll have one more. And it's no good. Nealon, normally a very good free throw shooter, has had an uncharacteristically off year shooting free throws. And she steals that one, brings it the other way, finds Augst. Augst shot, no good. Another missed shot early. Pacers appear to be back in the zone set. Five to shoot into Washington. Her shot no good. She will go to the line for 2.
Fair foul, 25, Olsen, her first.
24,
Team third.
24, 25.
A little bit of confusion over here at the desk as to who the foul was on. And they got it right. The foul was on Alyssa Olsen. And Washington makes her second. She goes 2 of 2. And Cabrini has opened up a 9-point advantage. And Giordano is fouled from behind.
Cabrini foul on 21, Gallagher, her second, team fourth.
Gabby! Les, get low! Slip!
Bistron gets it into Olsen. And a circus shot, no good, but Olsen is fouled.
Cabrini foul on 15, King, her first, team fifth.
So she will have 2 free throws. Lots of fouls here in the second quarter. So Olsen, a 61% free throw shooter, has one more now. She makes her first. And the second is good. And a timeout will be taken by the Pacers. It has been a very rough quarter for the Pacers. They are missing shots all over the place. They trail by 7. They're shooting 27% from the floor. That's not good. Granted, Cabrini's only shooting 39%. Pacers are 4 of 5 from beyond the arc, but they've only made 2 other shots. They've made 4 3-pointers and 6 shots total out of 22. And to go along with another point that we've made all this season and all last season, turnovers. Not as many in the second quarter. They only have 1 in the second quarter so far. 8 in the game. But they need to protect the basketball. They need to start finishing their shots. They know they can make them. They know they're a good team. They know they can compete with this Cabrini team, because this is the same Cabrini team they beat twice last year but lost to in the CSAC semifinals. So I would think that there's some unfinished business in that Pacers locker room. King, who's back into the game, passes it inside. Hackendorn's shot was no good. Bistrin controls it. Olsen, the 3 is short. King corrals the rebound. Into the corner to Washington. Edwards, the drive, the floater is good. 14 points for Lexi Edwards. Three minutes to play in the second quarter as Bistrin knocks down the trifecta. Again, another 3 for the Pacers. 5 of 7 from beyond the arc. 7 of 24 otherwise. In and out. Giordano has the board. Flying up the court. Bistrin again for 3. That's good. And a timeout by Cabrini. Well, you know the old saying, and pardon my bad English here, but this is the exact saying: if it ain't broke, don't fix it. The Pacers have been making their threes. They're 6 of 8, 75% from beyond the arc. I say keep shooting the 3 ball if you've got a shot. And you can see a nice look at the crowd over there. We got a solid crowd in attendance today of about 200. See if we see any Eagles jerseys in there. Not in that shot, but you'll see them eventually. There's a lot of Eagles jerseys in the stands today. Lots of Eagles fans. The shot for 3 comes up short. King with board. Edwards gets it over into the corner. King, the drive. Shot no good. Bistrin with the board. Giordano finds Bistrin. Bistrin another long 3, but it's no good as it hits the wires up top. A minute 50 to play as Kate Lannon comes back in for Cabrini. King, the pass inside. Shot is good by Hackendorn. Bistrin, the drive, and she answers with one of her own. And the Pacers stay on track. Field goal percentage back up to 33%. King kicks it out to Washington. Washington, the shot from the elbow, no good. Back into the hands of Hackendorn, and the lay-in is good. Nealon gives it off to Ongst. Ongst finds Olsen. Olsen with the wide open layup. It's good. Shot from the corner, Edwards, and she has put home another three. Shot clock is off. Edwards has 17 points. She's 4 of 5 from beyond the arc. Ongst answers, and the bank is open as Ongst gets that one to go. Washington to beat the buzzer, no good. And that'll do it for the first half. So Ongst brings the Pacers back to within 3. So when we come back, we will have our first half recap and the second half of basketball when we return here on TVM. And welcome back to the Insulaco Arena for the start of the second half. But before we get to that, let us take a peek at our first half stats. And at one point, they did not look pretty for the Pacers. They were at one point shooting 24% from the floor, but it's much better now. They're shooting 38% from the floor. Once again, the score 34-31 Cabrini. They're 7 of 10 from beyond the arc. Keep that up. They will win this game. Only 2 of 4 from the free throw line. They've only had 4 attempts. 10 assists to Cabrini's 11. Cabrini has out-rebounded them by 1, 19-18. 5-3 in terms of steals for Cabrini. 2 blocks for Cabrini to none for the Pacers. I apologize, I did not update that part. But 8 turnovers for the Pacers to Cabrini's 3. They had 7 in the first quarter, so the fact that they only have 8 right now is very impressive. They did a great job protecting the ball in the second half. They just need to continue doing that. We're getting set to go for the second half. This Pacers team has a lot weighing on this game. They got a 6-game win streak, looking to make that 7. They've also not lost a game in the month of January since January 31st, 2015. That's 22 consecutive January wins, looking for number 23. Here we go for the start of the second half, and Cabrini takes it in, and they are once again in the road black. Now they move right to left. Pacers in the home white, move left to right. The shot for 3, no good by Matthews. Rebound bounces around. Giordano comes down with it. Hessling over to Olsen in the corner. She's going to drive. Floater no good. And Matthews comes away with the rebound. Matthews will be called for the travel, and it will go the other way. That's 4 turnovers thus far for Cabrini. And that pass is knocked into the air. Bistron comes back with it, but she commits the foul.
Marywood foul on 5 Bistron, her first, team first.
And she is clearly not happy about that one. Edwards, another 3. That's 20 points for Lexi Edwards. 5 of 6 from beyond the arc. And into the hands of Edwards. And she doesn't get that one to go. Another shot and another basket. Lexi Edwards, who only averages 10 points a game,
her second, team second.
and only 35% from beyond the arc, which is still a solid number. She's got 22 points, trying to make it 23. And it's no good. And Cabrini comes up with the board. Edwards' shot no good. Bistron finds Nealon. Back to Bistron. Hessling in the corner for three, that's short. Gallagher with the board. Shot no good, Giordano with the board. The pull-up jumper is good off the glass. Giordano's got 5, along with 8 rebounds. Gallagher's shot, no good. Bistrin the rebound. Giordano for 3, that's in and out. And Olsen corrals the rebound. After it was tipped into her hands, Bistrin in the corner for 3, that's long. Washington with the board. So going back on Lexi Edwards, she has 22 of her team's 39 points. She has accounted for 56% of her team's points in this game today. A good find by Nealon. Bistrin in the corner for 3, that's no good. Edwards with the rebound. The shot by Hackendorn is good. And Cabrini has come out on fire here in the second half. Nealon the shot for 3, no good. Matthews with the board. Washington, the step back, no good. Bistrin finds Hessling. Pass into Giordano. She finds Hessling in the corner. That's a long 2, and it's good. And a timeout taken by Coach Tara Machako and the Marywood Pacers. It's Giordano's second assist of the afternoon. She's got 8 rebounds and 5 assists. So Gallagher will bring it up for Cabrini. The shot for 3 from Lannon is good. Nealon finds Giordano. Pass back to Nealon. A nice feed inside to Olsen, but her shot was blocked. Coach Machako wanted a foul. Shot no good by Lannon. Edwards gets it back and knocks down another 3. And stolen away by Washington. This is already a career high in points for Lexi Edwards with 25. She had 18 in a game, 3 on 3 different occasions. Lannon's shot for 3 is good. Oh boy. .14-point game. Olsen's shot is good. That will stop the bleeding a little bit. Cabrini has come out on a 15-6 run to start the second half. Lannon for three, and that's nothing but air. And it will be a full group substitution for the Pacers. As Sam Bruno has come in, the 5'11 freshman, number 12. Kate Riley, the 5'9 freshman, number 14. Lisa Staken, the 5'5 senior, number 11 is in, along with Araya Augst and Marissa Fernandez-Tierney, who returned to the game. Washington drives, and the circus shot goes in. Riley gives it off to Augst. Back to Riley. She drives. Ball is tipped, goes out of bounds. Coach Machaco has been very unhappy here in the second half early with the officiating, as she's wanted a couple of fouls to be called on her team that have not been called. Bruno knocks down her jumper. Kate Skalski's back in as she takes a three, shot no good. Ball bounces around, King comes out of the scrum with it. And Cabrini will take a timeout. Well, Cabrini will have it out of the timeout. 2:08 left in the third. King controls it at the top. She gives it back to Gallagher. Picks up her dribble. They find Lannon. Kick out to King. King. The hesitation three is good. And that matches their largest lead of the night, 15 points. Riley's shot is long. Augst with the board and the bucket. Pass inside, that's Lannon. And a walk is called on Lannon. And Lexi Edwards will check back in. And we have a foul called on Gabby Jones.
32 Jones, her third, team first.
Bruno's shot no good. Riley goes after the board and comes up with it. Riley drives, wide open layup, it's good. The drive and the lay-in is good by Skalski. Staken, that's a three, and that's good. A deep three by Lisa Staken, and it pulls the Pacers to within 10. We're under 10 seconds to play in the third. And an offensive foul. A moving screen is called.
Cabrini foul on 25, Skalski, her first, team second.
Nomi Washington will come back in. The foul was on Skalski. And the Pacers will have 2.5 seconds to get up a shot. And that was no good. As Fernandez Tierney missed that one. And that'll do it for the third quarter. So after a slow start in the third, the Pacers pull back to within 10. So the Pacers will start the fourth quarter with the basketball. 56-46 the score. Nealon drives, finds Olsen, lost the ball, it goes out of bounds, and the Pacers give it right back. 4 turnovers in that third quarter for the Pacers, and already one here, only 20 seconds into the fourth quarter. Gallagher, they get it over to Washington. And a foul on Giordano.
Marywood foul on 35, Giordano, her second, team first.
The Pacers bench clearly did not like that foul call. I'm sure you could hear it. Coach Machaco arguing with the referee. Matthews gets the friendly roll on the free throw line jumper. And the lead is back to 12. Gallagher controls it. And an offensive foul will be called
Cabrini foul on 11 Matthews. Her
on
first
Ashley
team foul.
Tutzauer. Pass inside to Hessling. Hessling gets the bucket. And a huge smile on the face of Coach Machaco as that play was executed to perfection, just like she drew it up. The drive by Edwards. The shot by Edwards is no good. And Washington comes out with it. Gallagher takes a three. That's no good. Giordano had it, lost it. Edwards got it back. Got the bucket. That's 26 points for her. Nealon finds Hessling in the corner. Hessling throws it right into the hands of Edwards. And Cabrini will bring it back up the floor. Gallagher controls it. Giordano hit the deck. Looked like she might have been hit. No foul called. Washington's shot from the elbow is good. Pass tipped and goes out of bounds. Araya Ongst will come back in as Katie Nealon takes a seat. 7:05 to play, 14-point lead for Cabrini. And another errant pass and another Pacer turnover. That's 16 turnovers now. And another foul on Giordano.
Giordano, her third, team second.
Nearly an entirely new group for the Pacers. Riley, Fernandez, Tierney, Staken, and Bruno all back in. And Bruno is called for the foul.
Pacers foul and 12, Bruno, her first, team third.
Pass inside, shot no good. Foul against Cabrini. That's going to be on
Foul
Tutzauer.
11, Matthews, her second, team second.
Correction, the foul is actually on Megan Matthews, and that's her second. And Staken is fouled.
Cabrini foul on 21, Gallagher, her third, team third.
Pass knocked away by Edwards. Pacers keep it into Staken. Staken with a long three, it's good. And the Pacers will take a timeout, full timeout. Pacers put the full court press on out of the timeout. 5:42 to play in the fourth. Into the corner, 6 to shoot. Washington picks up her dribble, and an errant pass over the head of Edwards. And the Pacers will get it back. Riley has it in the corner, gets a screen from Bruno, steps through and is fouled.
Cabrini foul on 42.
Fouls on Lannon.
Her first, team fourth.
So King will come in for Edwards. They get the pass into Riley, and Riley's shot is blocked. Fernandez Tierney got it on the floor. Riley's fouled and will go to the line for 2.
Cabrini foul on 21. Gallagher, her fourth. Pacers in bonus.
And she misses her first. Matthews and Edwards return for Cabrini. And Riley made her second. So it's a 10-point game, 62-52. We're under 5 minutes to play. And a walk is called on King. The Pacers bench loves it. The Pacer faithful loves it. And the Pacers get it back down by 10 with 4:48 to play. And a block will be called.
Cabrini foul
That's
on
on,
Matthews.
let's see.
Pacers in bonus. Her
That's
third,
on
Pacers in bonus.
Megan Matthews. And that's 5 fouls for Cabrini, so the Pacers will shoot free throws. So Fernandez Tierney is at the line. And she misses her first. She's only a 55% free throw shooter. The Pacers as a team shoot just over 60%. And she gets the friendly roll on that one. So the lead is cut to single digits. Matthews, free throw line jumper is good. They get it up the court to Ongst. Ongst for three, that's good! Araya Ongst with the basket. The Pacers are 56% from beyond the arc today, 10 of 18, and they still trail by 8. Edwards answers. Bruno, shot no good, was trying to answer back with one of her own. Stolen away by Fernandez-Tierney. She's bringing it up the floor. Finds Bruno. Pass inside, shot is good by Riley. Timeout, Cabrini. 9-point game, 3:03 to play. So out of the timeout. Pass over the head of Washington and out of bounds. Bistrin, Giordano, and Hessling came back in for the Pacers. Ongst and Fernandez-Tierney remain on the court. Bistrin wide open for three. That one's no good. Matthews with the rebound. Matthews' shot is blocked by Fernandez-Tierney. And it will stay with Cabrini. But what a play by Fernandez-Tierney. They get it back into Matthews. Pacers in the zone set. Under 10 to shoot. Inside to Washington. Loses the ball. Giordano comes up with it. The pull-up jumper is good. 7-point game. Matthews steps through. Foul is called on Hessling.
Foul, 34, Hessling, her third, team fourth.
They wanted to travel, did the Pacers bench, but they don't get the call. A minute 30 to play. Gallagher's shot for three is short. Fernandez-Tierney comes up with it. She's tripped up from behind and will go to the line for two, as the Pacers are in the bonus.
Cabrini foul on 11 Matthews, her fourth. Pacers in bonus.
And she makes her first. And she makes them both. And the lead is now just 5. Cabrini will take a timeout as Gallagher was trapped. The Pacers put on the full court trap. So Cabrini has a full timeout left, and the Pacers have two 30-second timeouts. A minute 22 left. This game is still anybody's game. And Cabrini breaks the press. Stolen away by Giordano. She's bringing it the other way. She makes the layup, and it's a three-point game. Block is called on Giordano.
Cavaliers in bonus.
That's 4 for Gabby. She needs to be careful, as she could foul out with one more. Washington makes her first. Washington, just a 69% free throw shooter, will get one more. In and out, into the hands of Fernandez-Tierney. We're under a minute to play. Backdoor cut by Giordano, and the basket, and it's a 2-point ball game. And Fernandez-Tierney will foul Gallagher.
Marywood foul on.
She's a 74% free throw shooter and will go to the line for two. She will have a chance to make this a two-possession game. She makes her first. And she goes 2 of 2. They get it into Bistrin. Pacers don't need a 3 yet. Bistrin. Pacers take a timeout. So it is a 4-point game, 28 seconds left. Shot clock is still on with 19 seconds. Pacers do not need a three. If they have an open shot inside, they should take it. But if they do have an open look for three, I say take that as well. They get the pass into Giordano, and she's fouled. The foul is on Edwards.
Cavaliers found 44. Edwards, her first.
Giordano will have 2 free throws. Giordano, a 69% free throw shooter. She makes her first. Olsen will take a seat. Fernandez Tierney checks in. I'm not sure how Onks got that pass into Giordano, but she did. Gallagher. Cabrini takes their last timeout. Three-point game, 25. With 25 seconds left, the Pacers trailing by 3. They're most likely playing for overtime. And Giordano has fouled Edwards. And that is it for Gab Giordano as she has fouled out.
Her fifth. Edwards to the line, shooting 2.
So Giordano is fouled out. She finishes with 12 points and 8 rebounds. First free throw from Edwards is good, and that gives her an even 30 points. The 78% free throw shooter will have one more. And it's good. 5-point game. Bistrin drives. Shot blocked by Washington. Sixteen and a half seconds to play. They get it into Bistrin, and Washington commits the foul. So Bistrin will have 2 free throws.
Washington, her second.
But with 15 and a half seconds left, down by 5, it could be too little, too late for the Pacers. First free throw, no good. And she misses both. Fernandez-Tierney will foul
Pacers foul
Lannon.
Tierney, her second. Lannon to the line, shooting 2.
Lannon makes her first. One more could all but ice this game. And the Pacers take their final timeout. They trail by 6. They would need a miracle. Staken takes the 3. She's fouled and will have 3 free throws.
Cabrini foul.
Not a terrible foul by Cabrini, as they're going to have to make Staken earn it at the charity stripe. She needs to hit 3, and they would need 2 misses on free throws by Cabrini. First one is no good. It's been a real struggle in the second half for the Pacers in terms of making free throws, as their free throw percentage is down to 47%. Staken needs this one to give the Pacers a chance. And it's good. Hessling will come in. This last 10 seconds should fly by, as neither team have any timeouts left. And Olsen commits the foul.
Pacers foul on 25, Olsen, her second.
And that should all but do it, as it's a 5-point game. Staken gets the board. Nealon lets a 3 fly. Washington gets the board, and that will do it. So the Pacers' 6-game win streak, along with their 22-game January win streak, go by the wayside as they fall to Cabrini University 74-69. I tell you what a game for Lexi Edwards. She had 31 points and 5 rebounds, along with 3 steals. That's a career high 31, a tremendous effort from her. She was also 6 of 7 from beyond the arc. Well, that will do it for our coverage here of Pacers women's basketball here on TVM. Until next time, I'm Brendan Murphy saying so long from the Insulaco Arena. Once again, the final score, the Pacers fall to Cabrini University 74-69.
Okay, what was the final score?
It's 74-69.
Thank you. I took it down before I got up there. Thank you very much.
No
It was
problem.
enjoyable.
Maybe I'll see you down there. We'll
Yeah,
see.
you might see us down there.
Yeah.
I don't think we play you again, but
Oh, no? Oh,